Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. First of all, inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. I wanted to send my heartfelt condolence to the people in Gaza, the people of Palestine, who has been bombed by the terrorist apartheid regime of Israel in the support of United States and European nations. I want to tell the world, Israel is a terrorist organization which was empowered by Western nations. The land belongs to the Palestinian people and it will remain under the apartheid occupied regime of Israel, and their enablers is USA and Europe. It's gonna get out of that region. With that said, I wanted to talk to the Arabian leaders, the Arabian nation leaders, and Middle East leaders. The Arabian Peninsula, you have been sleeping. When one day USA and their enablers, they come, they fight with every country of you. Today they fight one, you watching. Tomorrow you fight another one, you watching. They destroyed almost entire Arabian Peninsula and Middle East, one by one, so that you become weak and they get you. And they got you at the right time. But right now, this is what I'm saying. First of all, I want to say thank you to the president of South Africa. Today I was watching the summit in Cairo, and I like the way he spoke. That was the fact that every leader in the world should have been said, especially as far as this apartheid terrorist regime of Israel is concerned, that's pumping the hospitals, social immunities, everything in Gaza. When you see the international community, they are more than awake right now because of the use of the social media. The people of Palestine have been subjected an occupation endless apartheid of 70 plus years. Right now, how desperate Israel is clear indication that they are destroying social amenities like hospitals, schools, churches, masjids, everywhere. They have killed almost 500,000 right now within last few days with the help of American President Joe Biden. Mr. Joe Biden, we Americans never gonna support what you are doing. And we're not gonna take you a warning that you're telling us, hey, I made mistakes, so don't go to Middle East. We can go Middle East wherever we want anytime, Mr. Biden. We were going before you become president. And we will go forever. And Biden, you should be prosecuted, you and your enablers. You should be prosecuted to ICC heck. I personally, I'm gonna stand and do it, and I'm gonna file a criminal case against Joe Biden. And I want every American under the world to support me to do so. How dare is a Biden? He take our USCS Gerald war armors just to destroy Palestinians in Gaza hospitals. Mr. Biden, we're not gonna silence from you. We see what you are doing, you and your enablers. You cannot support Israel simply to bombard the people of Palestine, an innocent citizen in hospitals. They even ran away from their home. They just go hospitals and churches and masjids to risk moms are hiding their kids. And must stop. Joe Biden, you just go and bombing. Joe, I want to tell you this. You are sitting sun. You know, in my language, they say the sun, all the person is a sun ready to set. But let me tell you, you sit down with America. You take America with you to set with you, Biden. You destroyed the dignity of America. You haven't even abort a shot. What you have done was a clear indicator of shameless and how you have no humanity in your heart. And you are still saying, Biden, you should be keeping quiet. Not tweeting, not saying anything. When the United Nations, everybody, first time I see United Nations Council even condemning such act, first time in history, simply because Joe Biden, what you are doing in a daylight in front of international, and you digging a grave for we the American people, and now you telling us don't go Middle East, the entire Middle East. we can go everywhere we want it. And I will go. From today, if I want, I can go everywhere, Biden. Let me say this. Palestinians are equal people. How comes the U.S. president is using that language of otherness, saying Jewish? Look, first of all, Jewish, the rabbis are on the streets clearly telling you, Israel, apartheid regime, is a terrorist regime and they don't represent us. And Mr. Biden and his enablers, you're not going to explain what Judaism is to the rabbis. They know you better than, they know what their religion is, and they're in the White House telling you no. Israel is not, doesn't mean Judaism. Mr. Biden is using that language of otherness, calling, we stand behind the Jewish community. And he's differentiating in Americans, and you see how every morning when I drop my kids to the school, let me tell you, I had my child last hug. Believe me, I feel like I may never see somebody's gonna run and kill them. Believe me, guys. That's how Joe Biden is endangering the lives of Muslims and other religions in this country. And I'm not gonna keep quiet simply because let them come now, right now, handicap what I don't feel. Joe Biden, let me tell you, and everybody, Joe Biden today, let me say, today he's gonna say this and that. I don't care anybody. What Biden is doing is absolutely crime, and he should be prosecuted. He should be taken to heck. And in fact, he is gonna get prosecuted for this. And one day, one time, America is gonna pay the price of what they are doing in Gaza. That is absolutely unbelievable. Palestinians, they own the land. And Joe Biden, and let me tell you this, the hospital that you destroy with Israelis that you enabled when you send, because it is America who destroyed that hospital simply because they send our war force, our warship. The day our warship got there, the following day is the day they just destroy. Little bit, Angela, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna give you, let me finish my sentence before the debate. This is what I'm saying. Joe Biden, you sent our Jordan, USS Jordan, to destroy just a hospital and judges, Christian judges, Muslim masjids in Gaza. And you say people of America, let me say, not only few of you who are just in the Congress, we the American people who send you there doesn't support this. And we will tell Middle Eastern or every country, please, if you see American innocent civilian don't kill, we're not supporting Biden or his enablers. And you see even our Homeland Security officer who has been there decades has been resigned to prove that we don't support at all, and it's criminal. And we would like to call ICC, the International Criminal Court, here to prosecute Biden and Israel terrorist apartheid regime that is bombing Gaza. We're not gonna stand. We see the 6 years jail killed in Chicago simply because of Biden is always saying there, kill them, finish them. What I hear from the Congress, finish them, kill them, sweep them. What kind of language is that we're gonna stand for? Which language are we gonna stand for, really? We are taxpayers. We are men in uniform in United States Army Force, and we're not gonna accept it that. No. It's our prayers, we the American people, especially African Americans, we stand. We the Black African Americans, we stand. We stand. We stand for Palestinians. We the African Americans, we stand for Palestinians. We stand for Gaza because we know what apartheid is. We were enslaved, our ancestors were enslaved into this country. We know what the regime is, what apartheid is. And I know what destruction of family is. I know what it is, a child who was born in a civil war country, who was always subjected to, who was witnessed in a family have been swept, including my own families that they haven't grown up. I know what war is not, but it's gonna, a Biden who always enjoys the horror movies of a war. I'm not like that. I know what real war is. And we, the people of America, we stand behind Palestine. And let me tell you this, I never personally recognize Or let me say, if in the country originated, we never raised the flag of Israel. We never recognized. Before the Geneva Convention, we say now, because my great-granddad's history as the founder and a fighter of freedom through Africa, that's what is called Pan-Africa, has taught us. The regime and terrorists and all those never win. And Israel is even younger than the hospital they destroyed yesterday. There. Joe Biden, when Israel was formed, he was alive. He knows what they are better than anybody, and that's why day and night he is conferring Netanyahu, saying, no, it's, baby, do you sleep 24 hours. But you're not going to use our war forces and our men and women in uniform just to confer. We have no interest in Israel. If they have interest, let me tell you, Joe Biden, they destroyed a judge yesterday, simply a judge. And that judge was there even during Jesus Christ, during Moses. That judge was there. The Muslims, they never touch. Even Muhammad came, he never destroyed. Imagine Joe Biden yesterday, you destroyed that. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I simply want to say. And those of you who are requesting, if you can give me 5 more minutes so that I finish. And we're going to widen this debate. Joe Biden, we're not supporting. We're not going to support what you're doing in Middle East, especially Gaza. We're not going to support the apartheid regime. And in fact, today, if the common society, the civil society of USA fought for who, or if you consult, less than 10% is going to say yes to the war of Gaza. Believe me, almost 96% of Americans don't want that war or any war. We don't care. And you know, one point for Trump, even though he himself gifted Jerusalem to Israel, one thing he was better than Biden. He removed all American forces from international community and he called them losers and sagas. We never see where they go and they win. They destroyed Afghanistan. And eventually they leave it. When still Taliban is there, they destroyed, let me see, Syria, Iraq, Yemen, let me say everywhere, to mention few. And by the end of time, when they destroyed. So are we destroyers? Why are we going to benefit anything? We can get a lot when diplomatically, peacefully we do things. It's my heartfelt condolence for what is going people in Gaza, the children and moms in Gaza. Believe me, guys, as you can see, I lost my voice. Like nearly 2-3 months, I never talk, or I was just in solitude, believe me. What made me lost my voice was the heartbreak I'm feeling inside for Gaza. I personally, as a child, who knows the history and who witnessed what a civil war is, actually, what a war is, where warlords and the national community come and distract. I was working for as well Red Cross Society, and I always be in the front line, see the trauma, and I know more than anybody what it is. That's why I'm saying this. What Biden is doing, should Biden and his enablers and what is called that in UK, they should be prosecuted. International, and believe me, they're gonna prosecute it. They're not gonna. I never see the world as vigilant as it now. And thanks to the social media, they spread and bring out what's going around the world. So if I leave it to here, this is what I want to say. Right now, I'm gonna expand for people who was requesting. Joe Biden is the one who destroyed Gaza hospitals, because when our worship reached there, within the following days, when the hospital was destroyed, I write in reaction in his Google, in Twitter, I say, hey, Joe Biden, if you just sending our war forces, our missiles, just to destroy our nuclear, to destroy a hospital and masjid, you could simply send me, like, it can't even take there. They don't need all that force. Something you can broke your own hands. Come on, America. We should not be finding a war that has endless, baseless, especially innocent moms and children in hospitals. We better than that. For now, I would like to speak. I have been speaking with Arabian leaders, Arabs. The Somali founder says, Somali poetry man says, Arab is a woman. Arab man is just not better than those moms that were in actually. Arabs, every time you are watching, the war that one Arab is facing always is for that country, not for all of them. In the Middle East, imagine the way you are watching and somebody is telling you from Western country, we're gonna, Middle East. You should be closing all the embassies of enablers of the wars and regimes. You have the resources. You have the sovereignty. Nobody can do that to you. And how dare you? I want to talk to one man who was, at least I was seeing, Sisi, Abdel Fattah Sisi of Egypt. He was behaving like a man. He was the son for Western always. I was seeing him other day. He pulled up his trousers and saying, "No, right now I'm a man." Hoping he grown up. It looks like he grown up, and I like him. And all you need is just to learn how to say no and stand in your ground against useless things that you have not believed at all. You should not be begging. Just even imagine for humanitarian relief that's going to Gaza. Can I just cross my border to Gaza from Israel, which is other side? That shows me how weak Egyptians are. How dare you begging? You can destroy them the other side. What are they? They are nothing. Israelis, they are nothing. The all horror, crashing hospitals, judges, masjid, shows how weak they are. And I'm calling international society to act against this. They have no right to do anything like that. Imagine Hamas. They throw their things to a military base. But around the military base, always we know there are civilians. Yeah. But not hospitals. They never targeted in hospitals, never school. So you telling me now, USA, Hamas is a terrorist, but Israel, who is targeting hospitals, are not. So who is the terrorist here? The terrorist is Israel. I never call Israel. The children of Israel are rabbis who is standing in front of White House telling you Judaism is not Netanyahu's team. This 7 years old is not Judaism. The people of Torah is not Israel. It's just inventory that's from Europe. 7 years ago, less than a century. So who are you going to explain here that we... No. Now, let me tell you, in my religion, Islam, and books of God, they say, do not attack social immunities, judges, warships, innocent civilians, and children. Imagine now, you telling me, Mr. Biden, we're going to attack you're going to send our missiles, everything nuclear, simply to attack hospitals in Gaza, schools in Gaza. What is going on? Where is humanitarian? Where is human dignity? When just our missiles, when there is a lot of forces that need you to destroy. Come on, Biden and his team. Come on, America. Come on, Europe. First of all, Europe, they enjoy... I know Europe is a special case. They enjoy destructions, apartheid, colonialism. That's their work. They colonize everywhere, including this USA. But what about America, who was saying the first world, we developed the world? Is this how we are? How we are like right-wing country? We cannot be. We cannot be Democratic Republic of America. We cannot be United States. We cannot have the power of veto in UN. Maybe everybody has to leave the UN like the League of Nations that failed earlier, unless they act. And they bring Biden and his team to ICC and prosecute it simply because of the crime they do in Gaza. Come on. 500,000 people have massacred within 2 days in hospitals, in judges, in masjids. Okay. That's for now. That's what I want to say. And I will always talk to Arabian leaders. Please, let me call you today. I don't remember their names, but Arabian Peninsula, especially Saudi, United Arab Emirates, I know those. I don't want to call their names. It's so ugly. Arabs, you are watching when Syria was destroyed. You watching when Iraq was destroyed. You watching when Iran was destroyed. I mean, Yemen. You destroyed Yemen in your own hands. You watched when Libya, even though it is African country, the people are Arab, right? When it was destroyed, every one of you were enjoying. Like, you know, when you have some goats or camel or let me say animals, when the hyenas or, you know, the prey comes, when the predators comes, they just run a little bit and they feel safe after one of them is killed. And that's how Arabs feel in their cycle. When one country is destroyed, they enjoy till now they don't have one to help because they were watching when their brothers is destroyed. What's going on with Arab nations? Right now you are awake. You have seen. Because of social media, you realize you are not alone and everyone is standing with Gaza. So I want you never to go back. I don't want anyone entice you separately. I want you United Arabian Peninsula and Arab leagues and Islamic leagues and their supporters. Imagine, USA was saying Putin was destroying somebody and now Putin is telling USA, please, leave Gaza. Imagine they were saying China is oppressing millions of Muslims. Right now China is telling, why are you doing this to Gaza? So how come it's only USA, the eyes we have? It's only Ukraine war. And Ukraine is also, remember, the oppressors of a lot of nations around it. So I don't care much about that. It doesn't affect me personally. Because I know Putin is a great man who can defend his country, who has a power. But I'm talking about these Palestinians who were massacred and killed in their own masjids, social amenities in schools, really. I am so ashamed right now to claim to be American, to be honest, where Americans, people are just destroying few people like that. We better than that. We better than that. We should not be destroying social immunities. So, friends, my voice is already lost. And like nowadays, I don't know, these couple months, I just want to say, solidarity, I stand behind. Hello, sir, how are you? Hey, what's up? Hey, welcome. Hey, sir, are you ready to talk? Do you want to say anything about Palestinian? Get some people who was pumped and killed. That's what we're talking about. Oh, you want to Bunio? Go. Shaitan minanar. Okay, some people was requesting earlier. Looks like they're not here. So in a way, friends, I don't have much voice to talk today. Like I lost almost my voice. I was having that issues couple months. So wish you all the best, and I wish again I stand with Palestinians. May Allah protect them. That's all I want to say.